Macmillan Audio presents It's Not Hysteria. Everything you need to know about your reproductive health, but were never told. Written and read for you by Dr. Karen Tang. To everyone whose health has suffered because of the patriarchy, you are seen, you are believed, and you deserve change. Introduction. This is your story. I was motivated to write this book by countless stories I've heard over the years from patients in my practice of people who have suffered enormously from a wide range of gynecologic issues: pelvic pain, menopause, abnormal periods, sexual dysfunction, infertility, and others. I realized I couldn't choose just one person's story to illustrate why gynecologic problems are problematic. Because if you're listening to this audiobook, then you likely have your own story, and I can guess it involves one of these issues. You've suffered with excruciating pelvic pain, horrific period bleeding, or both, probably for many years. Period problems or pelvic pain have affected your ability to function, go to school or work, or engage in activities you enjoy, such as exercise and sex. Your life has started to revolve around your period or ovulation when pain, bleeding, and mood swings take over everything. You've tried to tell family members, friends, even doctors about your experiences, but have been told, that's normal. Everyone's periods are like that. You're just being dramatic, or just take birth control. You may have bowel issues, such as constipation, diarrhea, pain with bowel movements, bloating, and nausea, or bladder issues such as urinary frequency and urgency. You wonder if this is all in your head. You may be suffering from sexual dysfunction, pelvic organ prolapse, infertility, or vulvovaginal symptoms that you were embarrassed to bring up with family or friends, or even your doctor, and you're not sure what questions to ask or how to get help. You may be transgender or non-binary, assigned female at birth. You may no longer be having periods because of testosterone, but somehow you're still having pelvic pain or irregular bleeding. You're not sure what could be happening, and these menstrual and pelvic issues are worsening your gender dysphoria. Your story is more than enough. You already know why these topics are vitally important. Your experience is one of millions that are both completely individual and terribly similar. In my career as a minimally invasive gynecologic surgeon, I've heard more of these stories than I can count. Stories from people just like you who have felt frustrated, overwhelmed, unheard. People who are desperate for information and solutions to their unbearable symptoms and searching for guidance on how to find the help that they need. Often they had already seen multiple doctors and bounced between medical offices and emergency rooms, undergoing blood draws and imaging studies, but being given no answers. When patients finally find a doctor who partners with them on this path, they feel immense relief that what they've been going through is not just in their heads. It's real. Their suffering has a cause, and there are options to end that suffering. This book is for them. It's for you. There is hope. And more than just hope, there are concrete steps that can take you from suffering to empowerment and freedom from the symptoms that have prevented you from living the life that you want and deserve. I want to give you the information that you need to be able to understand your symptoms, weigh your options for treatment, and find and communicate with healthcare professionals. I want to help you reclaim your life. Countless books have been written about dieting, weight loss, and preventing cancer, but there are not nearly enough books about period problems, pelvic pain, sexual health, and fertility issues. These gynecologic problems affect more than half the population, but we don't talk about them. Why? Because they're stigmatized and considered embarrassing, and because women's health issues have been universally understudied and underfunded. We need to change every aspect of the status quo. People deserve resources to learn about their bodies and the options available to treat their symptoms, and right now, our education and formal medical systems are falling short. I hope this book is one step toward filling the enormous need out there for reliable and accessible gynecologic health information.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?